Hello. Look at all my white hair. Oh yeah, I wanted to make this video about something that happened today. This video is probably going to be like, I don't know. I honestly don't know what I should title this. Maybe like YouTube called the cops on me, or I don't know, something. I don't know. I don't even know what I should call this, but I wanted to make this video. My dad had called me. He was like asking if everything was all right or something. He told me that there were cops in my hometown that came to his house like looking for me, and they wanted to talk to me. And apparently, I mean, they were asking if my dad was okay and stuff, because I had mentioned in my other video, I think, that I had attacked my father. But they wanted to talk to me. Like, after my dad got off the phone with me about how the cops showed up, I like called the police station. I called the police station at my hometown, like, to find out exactly what was going on. Because I mean, I don't know. I didn't commit any crimes, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to know what the hell they were like looking for me for. And apparently, like the video that I made, what is it, self-defense on mass scale. I said some things in that video that like flagged some kind of, I don't know, like artificial intelligence scanner, right? The strings of words that I used, which were like about the Revolutionary War and like destroying like a kind of government that is tyrannical, or like that being something that's necessary to preserve freedom, and like how our country was founded on that. And I was saying, like, you know, the kinds of tyranny, if there are people that like deserve to be fought back against, like that's what the people that are being oppressed need to do and stuff. And apparently, like, that set off, it might set it off again. I wouldn't be surprised. This bird looks so nice. Look at this bird. No, don't go. Oh, stay up. I don't want to zoom in on him. It's got a nice, like, bluish color. Oh, man, I missed it. Oh. What was I saying about, oh, yeah. The way I was thinking about it today, it's like there's like some Sam Hyde bit where he's like, if I'm put in a self-defense or situation and it's life and death, like you know, I would like you know, kill to defend my life. I was saying something like along those lines on like a massive scale when it comes to like government and stuff. And yeah, that set off that like flagged some kind of thing where it's like my local police department was notified or like sent out to my house in order to like ask me questions about some of the stuff that I put on YouTube, or you know, the things that I just had mentioned. And I just want to, like, I don't want to give people the wrong impression, you know, like most of the time, unless someone is like purposely like when someone pushes me, I push back, you know. That's why I like to stay away from people most of the time. But like the people that I'm around that are friends with me and family that actually love me, they know that like I don't want people to be hurt. They know that I'm a sweetheart, and they know that I'm like gentle and kind to like almost all the people that I come across. I'm also like very straightforward with people who are evil and bad, and I try to like tell them like what they're doing wrong to their face, or like I criticize them openly about what they're doing. That's because like I'm an honest person, you know what I mean? I share the bad things that I do in order to be transparent and allow people to know, you know, what I've experienced and what I've done, so they can, you know, realize something about me that they would not know about if I, you know, didn't tell them. And I think it's more important that they know more aspects about me that I'm either willing to give or confess about. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to articulate this well enough so people see where I'm coming from. But either way, I just wanted to make clear, like, I don't, you know, it's kind of crazy, like, how fucked up the world or the society is, when it's like, what I was saying is not only what the country was, like, practically founded upon, it's like, the message in general is anti-violence. It is protecting innocent people. It is freeing oppressed people. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why they couldn't do anything, because I didn't say, oh, people should go out and, like, you know, kill so-and-so or whoever. What I was saying is, if you live in a system that is oppressing you, and the only way to free yourself from that kind of thing is to use violence and force, because that is what they're doing to you, and you need to fight back against that. You know what I mean? So that message is actually, like, pro-life, pro-freedom, pro-people. I don't know, it's like pro-innocent people. It's like pro-fighting against evil. You know what I mean? So it's like, for that to, like, flag, I feel like that just says something about our society. I'm not exactly sure what, but it's like, you can't even like walk along these lines and talk about destroying a tyrannical government without, you know, some kind of agency trying to, you know, ask you questions about what your intent is. You know what I mean? Like, the cops started asking me questions like, you know, if a cop pulled you over, or, you know, a cop tried to, like, I don't know, like, arrest you for an offense, like, you wouldn't try to, you know, like, attack them or, like, you know, hurt them or something. And I was like, no. You know what I mean? Like, every time I get pulled over, which I haven't been pulled over since I got, like, a speeding ticket, it's like, I'm very cooperative with the police. I know, like, first of all, when a cop pulls me over these days, it's like, I know why they did it. Or it's like a headlight and I didn't know, but it's like if a cop is pulling me over, I know why. You know what I'm saying? Or it's something like, oh, my registration was out and I forgot. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm not a criminal. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to break laws. I don't steal. I'm not a thief. You know, I'm not here. I'm just trying to make this clear. You know what I mean? It's like what I was telling the police officer on the phone is like, I'm living in my car and traveling around to, like, distance myself from society. You know what I'm saying? I want to be away from people, you know? Or it's like the people that I interact with, it's like I only want to interact with people who, like, understand where I'm coming from when I'm talking about stuff like this. It's like the average person, it's like I start talking about destroying a tyrannical government, it's like they immediately start, oh no, I'm so scared. It's because they don't even think of that as something that's necessary to remind themselves of or actually care about. And those kinds of people that can't even, like, bring themselves to those ideas without being completely afraid and, like, cowardly, those are the kind of people that are most easily oppressed. You know what I'm saying? That's the kinds of people that, like, are scared of destroying a tyrannical government, are naive, or they don't consider how real, it's like people are so comfortable that they think slavery is not a reality. You know what I'm saying? They think it's, I could never be a slave. You know what I'm saying? Me? I'm in America. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the thought never enters their head. You know what I mean? And that's dangerous. You know, that's all I'm trying to say. It's fucking dangerous. Because then one day you wake up a slave and you don't even, you're just like, oh, how did I even get here? What the fuck happened? You know what I'm saying? Those are the kinds of people that end up in those situations. That's all I'm trying to say. And the people that would, try to, I don't know, put someone like me in some kind of, criminal perspective, or oh, he's dangerous. Like, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I have no plans on hurting people at all. Yeah, I was saying, like, I'm traveling around and living my country because I hate society as it is. I think our society is way more violent than I am. Despite me being able to articulate violence through words, which, it's like freedom of speech, right? Like, unless I'm saying, like, I'm going to hurt this person at this time, or like it's an actual threat against them, it's like I'm not doing anything wrong. And people can't even remember that. You know what I mean? Like people can't even remember that. They don't care enough about their own freedom to think about that, or feel like saying the things that I've said are justified. You know what I mean? Like, that's only the first part of it. The second part is, like, there's some kind of agency, right, that is like looking for people who are talking about the kinds of things that I'm talking about, and they are harassing them, and they're going to their house, and they're like, it's harassment. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have to go ask these questions, to provide themselves with a sense of security. And I just wonder why. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like someone out there doesn't want people talking about defending innocent lives against tyranny, like the country was founded upon, for whatever reason. Like, maybe they're just worried and they think that I'm gonna hurt somebody. And honestly, I guess I really didn't consider how that would come across when I was saying that stuff. I was just like heated and pissed off because I think that's just the way America is heading. Even when I was talking to the police officer, I was like trying to give a small example. This is why there's something. It's like, I don't know, I give this example all the time, but when the cop was talking to me, I told him it's like something like, some guy wants to build a shed on his own property, and he has to go to like the city to get like a permit. And I'm saying, like, granted, there are probably good reasons why, people think that they need to write a law in order to like allow or to like warrant someone to have to get permission from the city to put up a shed. But it's like it just goes to show like how government can take freedoms away from people in a way. It's like, all right, you go get a permit and you can still put up your shed, but you can't put up a shed in your own property without going to get a permit. See, that is the limit on your freedom. That's, it's just that simple. There are probably more people that get hurt without having like permission laws or permit laws or like laws that you have to go to the state to get permission to do whatever. It's like, like gun laws. Well, maybe that's not a good example because I'm pretty sure places with less gun laws have more gun violence but less crime, or some crap. But I'm losing my train of thought. I don't know. Most people that would listen to what I was just saying probably understand what I'm trying to say or where I'm coming from anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I don't know, just something interesting I wanted to talk about. But yeah, I think all the people that actually like know me as a person know that I really don't want people to be hurt, and that message was like a warning against people that would be oppressed by tyranny, and to remember, America along those lines. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. I think that's it. This is a very weird experience. I'm sitting here on the beach for the first time in my car in Jersey. I've always wanted to drive my car up on the beach and do this, and I'm doing this for the first time today. And I get a call from my dad telling me cops are looking for me, so I got to call the police station and fucking answer. I answered their questions. I was trying to tell them, like, no, my message isn't about like going out and killing people like right now, or doing anything like that. It's more like, when I already said it. I'm not going to say it again. But yeah, like totally killed at least part of my excitement and enthusiasm for being on the beach in my car, laying down, enjoying the breeze and the sun and the waves. And it's just another example of how like government and these agencies that are watching us, they don't care about my fucking time at all. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about your fucking time at all. You know what I'm saying? If they need to question you or harass you and you're just living your life not hurting anybody, they can fuck with you anytime they want. They could show up at your house. They could try to ask you questions for doing absolutely nothing wrong. So, you know, it kind of goes to prove my point, I guess, a little bit. I don't know. People, you know, some agency doesn't like that I said that shit, they can go fuck themselves. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, no. The point about the shed. When I said that to the cop, he was like, you know, it's funny. I was just going through that like last week or something. So it was like, I don't know, like I said something that had to do with like someone's immediate life experience, despite not being around them or knowing them at all. And that's something that happens like quite frequently in my life, which is very weird. And I don't know exactly why it happens, but it does happen. And I don't know. It's interesting as hell. It's interesting as hell to me. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, but someone said the YouTube called the cops on me. YouTube flagged me or some shit. I don't know. Even watching my videos, like walking around St. Augustine, it's like I was thinking, it's like walking down the sidewalk. You know, it's like almost every single person when there's not enough space to walk, I go into the street. You know what I'm saying? I'm considerate about people all the time. You know, my ratings on DoorDash like 5.0. I don't have no thumbs down. I have above and beyond 8 times. You know what I'm saying? Like I am very caring, and I go out of my way to I go out of my way. People just don't appreciate that because a lot of people don't think about other people at all or care about other people at all. You know what I mean? So when you go out of your way for people, not many people notice that or even give a shit. I don't know. I'm just going off on a tangent. But yeah, I mean, it's just interesting. The only reason why I talk about that stuff is because I listen to Mark Passio. And I think it's literally the most important shit that you can think about. It's one of the most important things you can think about. Even when you're completely free and like worry free, even then it's still an important thing to always consider. It's always important to remember, you know, the sanctity of life and freedom and defending it at all costs. So yeah, the fact that people are looking to flag down and watch and interrogate people who talk about these things is, you know, a little worrying. Granted, I was talking about, you know, like ending life, but when there are people that are doing those kinds of things, like evil people, you know, it's fun. It's like that's what our country did. You know, oh, we go to other we send our military to another country to kill a bunch of people, you know, like hundreds of thousands of innocent women and children. But I can't say the shit that I'm saying on a fucking YouTube video. Get real. Get fucking real. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, I love people. You know what I'm saying? Despite the fact that I think most people are trash, I still love them. I don't love them for their evil. I don't love them for their ignorance. I don't love them for their lack of compassion, for their outstanding ability to be completely hypnotized and conform to something that doesn't value them or consider them or care for them at all, except for the money that they can get off of them. So, yeah. I mean, if you think I'm wrong for thinking all these things, I think you're part of the fucking problem. So, put that in your pipe. I guess that's all I have to say about this. I've been really enjoying my time in St. Augustine. I'm probably going to be here for at least until like next Monday. The fact that I could drive my car up on the beach during downtime, I'm probably going to go to the beach every day because it's just so awesome. There was some guy I talked to right before I drove onto the beach, and I was like, I'm from New Jersey and I've always wanted to drive on a beach in Jersey, but no, you're not allowed to do that. So you can do that here? And he was like, yeah, just be careful. You got 4-wheel drive? I was like, yes, sir. And I don't know, we exchanged a few different things about just driving on the beach, and I was like, oh, before, because I had pulled up past them, and then I pulled over to the side, and I was like, I think I'm gonna look on my phone for tips for driving on the beach, just because I don't really know so much about it. And then he proceeded to give me a bunch of tips about it. And then I saw him later, and he looked at me and he was like, look at the smile on your face, you're grinning ear to ear, almost his exact quote, because I was just so freaking happy to be here and bringing my car out on the beach and laying down in on my bed in my car, just enjoying the sun. It's kind of gray now, but this is just a dream come true for today, and it was ruined by the fact that someone out there doesn't like the way I used my free speech. So thanks a lot.